Hey, what's up? I'm Emma G.
I'm Ellie Stokes.
And welcome to Celestial.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in to another virtual KXSF benefit. You folks, it's so awesome to see you all in the little YouTube chat in this little strange world we live in. Thank you so much for being here. We have 4 incredible bands prepared for y'all today who have just performed beautiful, beautiful sets. We are starting off with Sheila. We got the Moondrops. We got Marika Stuurman and Daze all here for you.
Yeah, what's up, you guys? Thank you for supporting local music, especially during these times right now. To access this experience, go ahead and donate at KXSF.FM/celestial to see all these dope bands play. They're working real hard right now during these times.
True that, and we're going to keep it alive. And by the way, we are filming at the legendary Eli's Mile High Club here for y'all today. So
historic.
So historic.
Making
so
history.
Cool. Always.
On the moon.
On the moon. Celestial.
Live from the moon.
One day we'll be going live from the moon. It'll be great.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, all of our donations will be going to KXSF Community Radio and also to Eli's Mile High Club to help us sustain the arts during this tricky time. So thank you so much for all your donations. You can also donate in the little chat. We'll be dropping some links if you're feeling so generous. We really appreciate you all for being here today. Now let's get to the music.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Just kick back, chill out, and what's it called? Celestial?
Celestial.
Be celestial. Can you do that? A celestial being.
TM.
Cool. Bye.
Much love, people.
Don't deserve it, the disrespect, no stop, neglect, wait, you're more than worth it, just tell yourself it's not working. Deep down in the bottom of the sea, found the treasure chest, said I had me, said deep down in the bottom of the sea, found the treasure chest, said I had me, said stop, you don't deserve it, said stop, you're more than worth it. Hey. Clean my eyes and I could finally see. Dug deep, but you forgot to breathe. So the water cleaned my eyes and I could finally see. Deep down in the bottom of the sea, found the treasure chest. Said I had a said deep down in the bottom of the sea, found a treasure chest. Said I had a me, said stop, don't deserve it. Said stop, more than worth it. Treasure chase, said I had me, say stop, don't deserve it, say stop, you're more than worth it. next one. This one's called Todo Bien, all good.
Dozen eggs fall on the floor. Replace them, you can easily get more. Todo bien, never seeing you again. It was fun, well it lasted, but adios para siempre. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It was fun, we lasted, but adios para siempre. Your cuts are sharp, but your words are thin, and there's never gonna be an end. Siempre. Oh yeah, para siempre. Let's do Change. Just kidding. Change? Yeah, let's do Change. This song is called Change, and it is a Corona original. I wrote it during the hard times because we needed a damn change. So. There's a change in the air, a top
another turn that takes you and breaks you. Ooh, yeah. I need change. It's gonna keep us together. 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 Yeah. There's a light that we have inside. Stay strong and never divide. And there's a change in the air. And I never thought we would get here. Together we can make this place better time and space. It just takes one to start a revolution. I need change. It's gonna keep us together. 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 Be the change, make your way, live life, celebrate. Be the change, you're okay to live your life, live another day. Yeah, ha! Be the change.
All right, let's do it up. How we feeling? All right. So it feels so nice. Feels so nice to play. It is so nice to see stage lights and a disco ball, like doing its thing. I used to know a really interesting fact about disco balls, and now I can't think of it. But anyways, let's talk about this next song, which is called Whiskey Lips. Let's just sing it.
city, we take it down, downtown, 'cause I'm out for the night. I feel
that makes us regret. The whiskey on your lips, the whiskey on your lips. Come on, it tastes so good. I want another kiss. No worries, no regrets. I'm out for the night. I'm feeling alright. I'll be a bad baby, so don't. I'll be a bad baby, so don't fuck with me. Cause we like to party, we like to get everything that makes us regret. The whiskey on your lips, the whiskey on your lips. Come on, tastes so good. I want another kiss. Oh, 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 whoa, oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like the movies, we go slow motion. All right, and let's do some Paradise. This is a new song off my newest track that's coming out very soon. Sun in my eyes, cool wind on my face. I always get like this when I come to this place. Tell me there are other places just like this. Paradise is where I want to go. I could call a place like this my home. I wanna be I wanna be by the seaside, deep as the ocean floor. My love, I can give you more. I wanna be by the seaside, deep as the ocean floor. From my world all the way to yours, on the way to yours. to yours, on the way to Ellie's Mile High Club. I'm at the right place. All right. Let's give it up to the Red Charity. No, Red Room. Red Room. They're doing amazing events for musicians and the charity. And also, I just want to give it up to KXSF as well. And thank you for letting us play. We're having a blast. The song is called Island Shore. I'm Emily Sheila.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning into KXSF 102.5 FM, joining us for another incredible Eli's Mile High Club benefit. This one's called Celestial, and we are here with Emily Sheila.
Hey.
Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Emily Sheila, and this is...
And I'm Ryan Navaroli.
Sweet.
Oh, do you want to start through? Want to start that over or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, come on.
Oops, I just broke the microphone. Sorry.
I was completely like, I don't know. Who's here?
Okay.
Still rolling? All right, quiet on set.
Quiet on the set.
Chill out. Sorry for yelling in your ears. All right. Woo! Hey, everybody, it's Scarlett here for KXSF 102.5 FM.
And Katie Rose.
And we are here at another incredible Eli's Mile High Club benefit. This one is called Celestial. And we are with Emily Sheila.
Woo!
Hello. Thank you so much for performing such an incredible set. Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
I am Emily Sheila. Hello, and this is...
And I'm Ryan Navaroli. Hello.
Yes.
Hey guys. So Emily, we were doing some research on you and realized that you are one of the best singer-songwriters in Southern Florida. And how does that feel? I mean, what got you started? And how did you make it to the point where you're at now?
Well, my father was a musician, and watching him play at family barbecues, I saw the way how he illuminated everybody and made everyone feel fantastic, and it kind of just made me want to give that as well to them. So I started taking lessons, and my mother and my father were extremely supportive, and just continued playing a ton of shows and working hard at my craft.
Well, you can tell. Your voice has been described as mesmerizing by a lot of your fans.
Thank you.
So that's got to feel good. And how did you two start playing together?
Actually, it's the first time meeting today. Through Instagram, actually, we connected. She was on the Sugar Shack sessions, and I was like, this is a really great singer. And we connected, and when she came here on the West Coast, here we are today, meeting up. So really fun. Yeah, definitely happy to meet up.
Wow. What a fantastic musical marriage. I'm so glad that y'all met up and you could give us those like warm, buttery tones that we got to hear today.
Yes.
That was
It
awesome.
definitely amazing to be performing again.
Now, Emily, what's quarantine been like for you musically? Have you been making any new things over this past very strange year and a few months?
So quarantine has been, a roller coaster with its ups and downs. And basically, I just one day woke up and I decided to no longer be down, and I said, I'm just gonna start focusing on getting my songs together. I'm gonna release them, and I'm actually really close now with the finishing of the mixing and the mastering, and then I'm gonna drop the music probably early May. So I'm really excited to get these songs out, because it's also a mixture between my live instrumentation, which is my guitar and the raw instruments, as well as incorporating beats and making my own stuff, and I'm mixing it myself and mastering it myself. So
that's awesome.
yeah.
That's
I have help as well. I have really great friends, like Jonah, who he knows his sound really well, and he helps me a lot. So shout out to Jonah.
Oh yeah, Jonah. We love you, Jonah. And where can we find your music online?
You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Facebook,
All the things.
all the above.
Emily
Yes.
Sheila, look it up. Emily
Check
Sheila.
it out.
We love you. Like the whole staff is just so stoked to see you guys play. It was amazing. So thank you for inspiring us and lifting our spirits.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I want to include Ryan as well.
Oh, I'm here. Yeah. Happy to be here.
Thank you. Yeah, we had a blast playing, and thank you guys very much for letting us be a part of this opportunity. Yeah, it's been stoked.
Thank you so much for sharing your talent with us.
Hell yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
Absolutely, yeah. I final thing I want to add maybe is if you have any messages, if you have any things that you want to say to the people who are watching this right now, any shout outs that you want to give, life advice you'd like to impart,
All right.
scary stories, exciting stories, whatever you would like to say, use the space how you would like to.
Okay. Well,
Pick
there
one.
once was an invisible mom and a dad, and the son wasn't very much to look at. That's the story. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. So with that said, the music, my music, basically, to my listeners, like, if I could say one thing, I would really like for them to use my music as therapy, and to let it, take them out of the deepest parts that we all sink into at times. And I want it to enrich the soul. I want it to get deep down and dirty.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Katie, you want to ask about aliens?
I do. Okay. So I have a couple of questions that may or may not be music related. How do you feel about aliens and UFOs?
I definitely believe in aliens and UFOs.
and I love to watch science documentaries every night and learn as much as I can, with astrophysics. And I'm
Yes.
very interested in learning what else is out there and trying to connect and, trying to speak to them. And they can hear us right now. So,
Absolutely. I mean, we could be them. We don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you're pretty good on the saxophone for just meeting her today. I mean, you
Yes.
could.
Hey,
It's a little
we could.
suspicious. It's a little suspicious. And lastly, too, what's your most favorite? What's your best air? Since we're at Eli Smile High Club, what's your best airplane story? I'm kind of cheating because I know it.
My best airplane story. Basically, coming over here to Portland, we had a flight attendant that is actually very good friends with the EDM artist Avicii. And he told us some amazing stories and experiences that, he shared with him. He hooked us up with a goodie bag that had a ton of bottles of whiskey and gin and, vodka. And he said, that's for you. And before we got onto the flight, we were actually really, really late. So I said, when the captain was coming into the little area, I was like, come on, man, you're going to get us there. Push that gas. We got to make a connection. We got to be there at 12:30. And he felt, he felt the energy that I was giving him. So I was like, come on, you got this. And I really just got everybody clapping for him and whatnot. So with that said, when we were on the airplane, I gave him a sticker and he came out and he gave me flight wings, which is, I guess, really, really hard to attain. So I was really, excited to get
Amazing.
those flight wings. So it was an amazing experience. That's
Yeah.
a pretty good airplane story, I think.
That's a
At Ellie's
great
Mild
story.
High Club.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you both for coming and giving us the wonderful gift of your music. Signing off here, I'm Scarlett.
Katie Rose.
Emily, Sheila.
And this is Ryan.
Woo! KXSF at Eli's Mile High Club benefit. Thank you.
KXS.
No, you ever do. practice that one, bro? Whoops. Alright, we're cool. Thank you. You're so beautiful. Alright, I'm ready. Alright, silence, boys. Oh, he's tuning, never mind. One second. You guys gotta cut this out, right? No, I'm just
I wasn't over you when you went away. There's so much I wanna do, but never say. Grass stains around my shirt and on my knees. Rain messing up my head, tearing through the trees. Oh, I want you. Still you string me along. Each day was pretty fun, but confusing news. My friends said they tag along, I know they
We got one more. This one's the first song we ever wrote. We haven't played it in like forever. Fuck, sorry.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Emma G.
I'm Scarlett.
And we're here with
the Moondrops.
Hey. All right, guys. So one at a time, can you introduce like us to you guys and who you are and what you play in the band?
Yeah, I'm Craig. I play guitar and a little bit of keyboard, and I sing.
I'm Hussein. I play guitar and I sing.
My name's Luke. I play bass.
Hey, I'm Alex, and I play drums.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. This has never happened before. Tell me about some of your musical influences. Tell me about your sound, one by one though, because that's a dope idea.
Yeah, that's fun.
never happened.
Yeah, so like
Like our individual sound? Yeah, or like the band sound.
the band sound, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
You can say you're individual too if you're feeling it.
Some of your individual inspirations.
Yeah.
That'd be really exciting.
It's kind of cool because we all come from slightly different like musical backgrounds that all sort of like mesh together. So like I feel like when we first started playing, it was more sort of like classic indie rock, garage rock type stuff. And then now it's like sort of evolved as we've like, you know, gotten into different music and like developed our taste and like musical skills, I guess. We've like kind of developed into more of like a dreamy sound, sort of like more of like a dream pop type thing. So, but yeah, definitely. What do you think?
Nice.
I definitely think we take a playful side from like Winona Forever or like Great Big Pile of Leaves. It's like a nice
Hey,
light
nice.
flavor and a little
Hell
bouncy,
yeah.
you know, nice and playful. But yeah.
My tone is super influenced by The Cure. Like that's like one of my favorite bands ever.
Yeah.
And like I go from that, and then like I also am super influenced by the Smashing Pumpkins as well. So like yeah, like it's kind of like I get like my distortion from Smashing Pumpkins and like the kind of chorusy reverb stuff from The Cure. You know, Cocktail Twins, all that stuff. You know, like all the good '90s sounds.
Seriously, I love
Yeah, honestly, I don't really know. I
Yes.
mean, I feel like it's definitely just a lot of genres that we all have like enjoyed over the like last few years that we've been a band and stuff. So sometimes I feel like we're, you know, trying to go in like so many different directions and stuff that, you know, it's just hard to pick where we want to pursue our sound and stuff like that. But over the years, like it's definitely kind of still like remained, I feel like, part of our identity to like branch out and add some more like, you know, dreamier elements like we keep saying, but like on a vocal effect and synthesizer, which we added today and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, we're just still trying to keep branching out stylistically and try and get
Nice.
yeah.
Hell yeah. So that's like awesome to have like a hodgepodge of stuff. You guys are kind of like how the Powerpuff Girls were formed. You know, like all those little chemicals together, and thus
Blossom.
the Moondrops. That's dope.
Buttercup.
So I just want to know, like, how'd you guys meet? Where are you from? Can you give us like a little backstory of how the Moondrops came to be?
Totally. So like I was in like a really like band that I wasn't happy with for a long time. Alex was playing drums in that band with me, and we were like kind of like bored with the sound, so we were like, yo, like let's just like make some songs on the side. And we did that, and then I met Luke at the skate park one day skating around, and like I remember specifically he like took me to his truck to show me his bass, and like I was like playing some parts for the song to show him like what I was talking about on the bass, and I had like Cheeto fingers, like hot Cheeto fingers, and he was like, and he told me later on, I was like, dude, I was so mad you were touching my bass with those hot Cheeto fingers. No, but yeah, that happened, and then like me and Alex already had played in a couple bands with Craig before, so like, and he's one of our favorite musicians, so then we met up with him. And then this is kind of how this incarnation kind of created. And it's been like 4 years, and we love playing music together. So yeah.
All right, so going off of that thought, what's your songwriting process like?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like Hussein and I will just bring in our ideas that maybe we've been jamming on, like maybe progressions that we've been playing earlier in the week or something. Or sometimes they're like fully like realized, like, you know, we have like the whole organization of it and the lyrics and everything. And then, you know, like Hussein will bring it in, and then I'll try and come up with a lead. And then we'll all just kind of fall into place and stuff and figure out where we want to go from there. Yeah. And I don't know. Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
There were a couple songs. Actually, I think the first one we played in our set today was like the only song that we've like really written, like I feel like in the room together, like where we like him and I sat down and we are like, okay, like what's the next chord and like how do we want to? But usually we're kind of bringing in our own ideas and then just kind of like bringing it to the band and then seeing where it goes from there.
Like we'll like write a chord progression or something like that, and the song is like just kind of shaped with the whole band. You know what I mean? Like Alex will start playing this drum part, which I'll be like, whoa, that's like way cooler than I imagined would be happen. And I'm like, oh my god, let's do that. Or like Luke will play a bass part. I'm like, yo, like let's roll with that. You know what I mean? Just like everyone's like has so much respect for each other. So I feel like whatever we end up coming up with, like we want to like make it the best it can possibly be. So like when it's like you have great musicians around you, you just get more and more inspired in the moment, no matter like what your original idea was, you know.
That sounds like a lovely dynamic.
No, it's great. It's awesome. It's so easy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, especially you guys all seem to be like super tight homies, which is super dope. Love to watch you guys grow. So quick question. So like during this pandemic, it's been gnarly for everybody, but how have you been adapting as a band to play music together still?
Yeah, I mean, like at first, when it first hit, you know, we were not really doing anything. We kind of just like took a little break to just, you know, relax and, you know, keep COVID in mind. But at a certain point, yeah, not trying to get sick. But at a certain point, we were like, man, we like really miss this. And like, you know, it does a lot for your mental health too, I think, playing music with your friends. And so we got together, we started having like distance practices outside, and then started like, you know, having like masked up practices in our jam space. And now that we get to do stuff like this, we have like a bit more of like a reason to like get together and practice. And so we've been like cooking up some new songs and jamming some new stuff, and like, you know, working on our releases and all that kind of stuff. So
great. Would you say an album's in the works?
Maybe not an album quite yet, but there's definitely some singles coming out. We just released the single Bellboy, which we played today, about 2 months ago or so. And then we'll have another song coming out probably within the next like 2 months as well, and then more stuff from there. So
Hey, can't wait.
Yeah.
I know you guys are like super involved in the local scene. I mean, some of my favorite shows I've seen are with you guys. You guys killed it today, always kill it. So can you like shout out some local people, or I mean, you could do that.
Part.
Also, what would your like?
I'm ready.
Who you guys excited to play with the most going back into?
Oh, I don't want to like play favorites like that. You know what I mean? Because that's just like that's a tough thing.
Oh, maybe not, but do your.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, but like, you know, like, I mean, I could say like big bands, but like out of the homies, I want to play with all of them.
Shout out homies.
I mean, like, I'll shout out like, you know, like Dave Outside from Santa Ramon for sure. We got, you know, Urban Nation, our friend Bianca and Josh Frazier and Christian LaFaso and Tessa. They're all in that band. They're all great too. Sour Widows, Mint from San Francisco, Carpool Tunnel from San Francisco. I feel like I'm going through the list right now. I'm covering them all.
Pure Hex. Shout out Pure Hex.
Pure Hex, Hussein's other band.
Thank you, Alex.
The last show was with Jaden Padilla. That was really
Jaden's great.
7-Eleven Jesus put out a new album.
Yeah, Tree Dream is
7-Eleven
sick.
Jesus,
Yeah.
they're sick. There's so many. It's hard to stop. Lo-Fi Legs is great too. You know, like I think it's all of them. I mean, not all of them, but like there's
All you
definitely
can
some
think
we're
of at the
missing.
moment,
But yeah, no, those are all like.
That's a great
homies.
list, though.
Yeah,
Those are
for
really
sure.
awesome local bands.
They are really awesome local bands. So can you guys like give me like, I guess I just asked that question. So if you could play a show, first of all, I love asking this question for bands. If you could come up with any genre to name what Moondrops is besides the typical like shingays, what would your own genre of music be? And then second, this is what I meant by your dream lineup. If you guys could play a band or like a show with like big name bands, who would it be?
Our genre is like indie, dream, psych, beach, pop. Yeah, like I had to hit all the subgenres. Yeah, I know, yeah.
Give us more.
You know, like with like, you know, just that's pretty much it. Like we have a little bit of indie rock, we have a little bit of psychedelia sometimes, we have some definitely some dreamy vibes, and then we're mainly just a rock. I think we're a rock band. You know what I mean? Like what do you want from us? You know, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, it's just that's what we can say. And then I'll just give it to Craig for the lineup.
Oh,
the dream
no.
lineup.
Oh, dream lineup.
You guys could do like one each.
Yeah, everybody give us a dream lineup.
That's really hard. I mean, like, I feel like for the most part, I'm usually thinking about like artists that I admire and would want to play with, but also like match our demographic. But I feel like if I were just to pick a band that's like a dream one to like just be on stage with or like to see backstage, it would be just like Tears for Fears or something. I don't know. That would be crazy. Like that'd be kind of insane just to be like in the, you know, different like green room next door to them and like, I don't know, this would be kind of insane.
You would be head over heels.
I would be head over heels. Yes. Wrap it. It's over. Yeah, it's over.
We're calling it there. That's over. It's over.
We're not getting better than that. No, I mean, again, I would say The Cure because I did my biggest influence too. But I don't know. There's like a lot of like like fairly popular like indie bands now. Like Hoops is a big band that like I feel like influenced a lot.
Mic drop.
Luke mentioned Winona Forever, like that we played with them before, but like they're like very kind of similar vein to us. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank right now, but yeah, so I'll just hand the mic over.
Is that your answer, The Cure?
I mean, I see.
For long shot.
I was super stoked to play with Winona. That was like one of the first shows to get canceled due to COVID. So I was like super bummed when that got. They were on a US. Yeah, full US. It got canceled. So
You gotta do it again.
yeah, it'll happen again.
I don't know. Like, it might be kind of basic to say, but I feel like playing with Tame Impala would be pretty sick. That would be pretty crazy, you know? Or like Unimmortal Orchestra or some shit like that. That'd be so sick.
Those are ones too where I feel like the fan base, like,
Yeah, I think like that's like, you know, we could fit in a little bit, you know? So,
You
yeah.
guys, all you gotta do is manifest it and it'll happen.
That's right. It'll
Hell
come
yeah.
out.
Burn your incense, just like vibe it out. But anyway, so thanks so much for coming by today.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome. Always love to see you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be signing out. This is Emma G.
Scarlett here.
And
The Moondrops.
do 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 do.
Boo boo.
I can actually do it that time.
that was lit.
Diamonds under dusk clouds. I wonder how long they've been there. Treasures
for having us. This is so fun. This next one is just going to be me on the guitar and Maria. Sorry, 1 second. It's always the B string.
Fickle friends and feisty fiends wrestle complicating schemes. I'm just hiding in between. I wanna know where I'm going. Birds with no wings cannot be shown how to fly. I wanna go where no one knows me. Mystic murmurs, murder queens, silky symbols stuck our dreams. I'm just waiting, drinking tea. Pirates wander, breasting thoughts. I listen, waiting for the shots. Reality has long been lost. I wanna know where I'm going. Birds with no wings cannot be shown how to fly. I wanna go where no one knows me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. This next song is called Apart Together. And I actually wrote it before the pandemic started, and it was called Together Apart, but then I changed it because everyone started saying Together Apart as like a emotional thing, like a metaphor for being together in the pandemic, and I was like, it's not even what the song's about. Anyway.
Marika Stuurman, everybody.
Cool.
Long distance phone calls every evening. I smile when I hear your voice, 'cause I can tell how you are feeling.
guys. Thank you so much. This I'll take this opportunity to introduce the band. Sorry, I'm distracted. Oh jeez, what am I doing? Basically, what we got going on here. Maria Donjacour on bass and vocals, and she's the best. We got Adam, the Parsnip Kid Wilson on the keys, and we got Fabrizio, the Devotion Inserti on the drums back there. Yeah. And
Yeah, you had to be there.
cool. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Silence is hard when you're home alone. The creak of the walls feels louder, and spiders are my only companions. But we don't really get along. Feeling detached from my body, I picture a floating brain. I lose sensation in my lips and I'm scared. I'm scared of my body, of the world, of myself. Worried that I've been a bad friend. It's hard to listen deep when I'm wrecked. And lately I haven't been quite present. I've been feeling kinda empty, like a I've been feeling kinda empty, fill me up. Alright, we got 2 more songs for you. I stay
part out, but the drum camera turned off. Just a little heads up.
Drums are kind of cool in the song, but but it's okay. We can got it. You can see it from right there. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Okay, ready?
Hi everybody, it's Ellie
and Scarlett,
and we're here with Marika and Band.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to have you guys here. Let's just start out with who you are and what you play in the band.
Awesome. My name's Marika Stuurman. I play guitar and sing and write the songs. And then I'll just pass this mic off.
Okay.
This is
Hey, I'm Fabrizio Inserti. I play drums and sing.
My name is Maria, and I play bass, and I throw some harmonies in there.
My name's Adam, and I play the keyboards. One keyboard.
The keyboard.
keys, though.
Many keys on one keyboard. Well, it is just so lovely to have you here. You know I'm a huge fan of you. Ever since, Secret on all of your solo stuff as well is just so beautiful. And I'm just so happy you get to play it today. So tell us about this new album of yours, Puzzle World. It's just, okay, people, it's been on repeat for me. I'd say it's problematic, but it's really not. Because, it is such a beautiful album. And I just want to know, how long it just took to put together and how you feel about it.
Thank you so much, Ellie. You're so sweet. But the actual writing process has been a long time. I think I started, the oldest song on the album was from my senior year of high school in 2015. And then the newest song was probably from like April of 2020. And so it was like a long span of time to be writing the songs. But then I was like during COVID, so I just graduated college and I was like, I need a goal for life. So I decided I really want to just record the songs that I have. And so we booked time at Tiny Telephone in Oakland around here. And it was actually like only 3 days of recording. And I was really lucky to have all these my friends play on the album because they really helped it come together. And I had all these ideas for all the layers and like all these lush sounds with like synth and harmonies and everything, and yeah, they really helped it come together. And my brother actually came up from LA to play trumpet on 2 songs.
I noticed that. I noticed. I was like, that's another Stuurman. I'm like, who is that in your family? That's so sweet.
Yeah, you might have actually seen him around at Soda. He went to Soda. He was in band.
Oh my God,
he
probably.
played trumpet.
What a dude. Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, it was
very
really
musical
fun.
family. I love it. I love it so much. So what? I guess like what was the latest song? I'm just curious that you wrote. And what was the first song that you wrote?
The first song I wrote was called Wanna Know. It's like more of an acoustic one. And it's just about like not knowing what the next step in life is. And just
Very
like
fitting.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like you're just what's happening next, I don't know, you just get tossed into the world and you figure it out. And then the newest songs was Moon Song and also
hits. Oh my God, that one really
thanks. Yeah, so it was Moon Song and also Not My Land, and those are both like inspired by kind of a intense summer that we all had last year. Yeah, Not My Land was like, I was feeling really overwhelmed with like all of the injustice that had been happening in the world, and like really upset just with like just everything with the murder of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, like everything that was happening, and I just felt like overwhelmingly just sad about the world. And then I was kind of writing the song about that and figuring out like, yeah, like it's okay to feel sad, and then figure out like how we can use that like energy and those emotions towards like good things and towards like working together and building community and stuff. And so that's kind of where that song came from. Yeah,
I love that. I mean, I feel like just the whole album is a reflection of the times, and also like, I mean, just in general, the times, and also just, you know, a lot of experiences that you've gone through in your life. And I feel like it's interesting that you say that you wrote, you know, your first song like your senior year of high school up to now, which is like a long amount of time, and how that's all, I mean, it's just like, it's such a journey throughout the song. I mean, have you felt your songwriting process has changed in any way, like over this time? Like, have you made any discoveries about yourself musically?
You know, that's a great question. I don't really I feel like I kind of still approach songwriting very similarly, where I start with just like guitar and voice and like singing and words, and just see how they kind of fall into place together. And sometimes it happens more naturally than other times. But yeah, it's a little bit different every song. Sometimes like I'll be more inspired by something that happened, like an event, and I'll like have lyrics that I really want to convey. And sometimes it's more like I'm just sitting on the couch noodling on guitar, and I like some chords, and then figure out what happens after that.
That's awesome to hear about your process. That's really cool. Thanks. I wanted to ask you, Marika, do you have any artists, whether they be musical or visual or otherwise, that really inspire you?
Honestly, like a lot of my friends here in the Bay Area are really inspiring to me.
Shout outs, anybody?
Yeah, well, like Maya and Maya, she's just Maya now, and May Powell, and like all my friends, Maria and my friend Sadie. We were in a band called Secret Secret, and honestly, like I think there's a lot of amazing songwriting happening here right now, and I always get kind of bummed when people are like, oh, San Francisco, the music scene's dead, because it's not.
No way, no way.
And yeah, there's a lot of great, I mean, I also have like a lot of like some other, like I love Kate LeBon and like Angel Olsen, and yeah.
I
great
love
stuff.
it. I think I can definitely hear like the local influences in your songwriting, and it's just so cool to like see it all kind of come together, because I haven't really heard something and I'm like, oh, that's like, you know, I mean, there's like a Bay Area sound, I feel like, and it can, I don't know, it's kind of hard to capture sometimes, but you capture it really well, and
Thank you.
it's really lovely. So I just love it.
Dude, thank you.
This is for the whole band. Just kind of like, how did you guys all meet? And I guess what have you guys been up to musically?
Whoa. Well, I actually met all of these folks through music.
That's lovely.
I met Fabrizio and Adam in like 2015 through their band Clumsy, and I'll pass it along.
That's a huge one. No, not really. I mean, yeah, we've been like lucky to be involved with the Bay Area music scene since like 2015. Just like playing in different bands. Clumsy was a big one for us. Miss Ellipsis, shout out Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas. Oh my God, it's been a minute.
So many bands. Oh my goodness. So it's kind of a tough question, because like everything just kind of fades in and out of each other. Like we help, we show up. I don't know. Yeah, we're just happy to keep doing it, I guess. If you want to say anything.
Yeah, I guess I met Marika through Fabrizio, kind of. I don't know. I just started playing drums, and then she assembled Secret, which was
so
amazing. Marika was the inspiration for that. She brought us all together, and it really worked.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and then just like we just keep playing, and I'm just constantly amazed by all the talent that's, you know, that I'm surrounded by. Like all these people know how to play so many instruments and can just like collaborate and make beautiful stuff together.
True. Is there anything you want to add?
I mean, kind of said it all about how we met. I guess it made me talking about like the Bay Area sound. Like, I feel like a lot of what we know about like our friends' bands is through shows, or it used to be. And it's really cool to see like a wave of albums coming out right now, because that's like a completely different world, and it's kind of like, it's not like a more perfect version of your friend's songs, but it's like the one that they really dialed in, like the direct kind of, you know, what's on their mind. So it's cool to see those coming out. Maya's album coming out, May's, yours. So it's like filling in the gaps of the scene. It's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really cool to see, and I'm so happy you guys are part of it. Like, you're all just such inspirations for me and so many other people. So thank you for doing this and for being here.
Thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, and I just want to kind of leave on this note. I mean, well, one, what's something you're really looking forward to doing when quarantine is when things are safer and we can start having live shows again? And also, what's a favorite show memory that each of you have?
Oh my gosh.
I love these ones. I love them.
Those are great questions. Well, I'm really looking forward to just like hanging out. We used to have like Sam Jones and Spencer used to host these awesome pizza parties where we would make pizza and just like jam, and that hasn't been able to happen since COVID, because it's like but those were always really inspiring, like just to be around like your friends and food and music was always really fun. So I'm really looking forward to like stuff like that being able to happen again, and like camping, traveling. Show memory. Dang, I'm like blanking. I'm like, have I ever played a show?
I don't remember this at all.
I guess like some big ones was the first time I played Bottom of the Hill with our like older band Dream Haste, Kasi Asmodea. That was like a great milestone for me, because that was like within the first 2 years that I had been like playing like music in front of people. And so it was just really fun and cool, because it's such an amazing place and has a lot of history. Yeah, here, I'll pass it around. Favorite show?
Nah, I mean, you're killing it. Like, I think you're speaking for most of us when we say we just want to hang out and like hug and sing and love and just be with the people that we miss so much. Shows have, you know, definitely been on all of our minds, but I'm taking like the near future, like the next couple weeks of like opening up with a little grain of salt. Like I want it so much, but it's like one thing to play shows and it's another thing to like fully enjoy yourself, like relax completely, you know, and like have the thing you want so bad. And I wouldn't trade it for anything else, you know. And it's gonna happen. because we all want it so bad, but just gonna wait and see. But favorite show memory? Oof. There was this one Valentine's Day maybe last year or 2020. There was like right before quarantine, right before the shutdown. There's this crazy like 8-band or 7-band lineup at Rickshaw Stop.
I was there. May played.
That was awesome.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was
May,
such a great
Tanuki
show.
Chan, Nopes, I think.
so
Who else?
A lot of people.
A lot of
that night.
people.
It
A
was
lot of
like
really
a
crazy.
really
Sorry
long
if
show.
Healing Potpourri, I think.
It was great.
Sorry if I forgot anybody, but that was a really crazy set. You could just tell people.
Sugar Candy Mountain.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
yes.
she
Oh
was
my God, I remember
she
that
was
one.
having her baby like in a week after that show.
I
She was
know.
pregnant
Like,
as heck.
girl, like,
She was so freaking pregnant and
amazing.
played like a sick set. Such a cute memory. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, but you jumped on stage with the tambourine.
Don't worry about that.
Just things.
We have fun. We like to party.
Yeah, I guess what I'm excited for, I'm really excited to try and go on tour. I really love like driving around and just playing shows with like the random scenes, like meet so many cool people and find the little niche like venue in like some random town. So I'm really excited to be able to do that again. I don't feel like I can pick a favorite show experience, but I'm just really excited to like get back to going to shows, not even just playing them, just like because every time I leave a show, or maybe not every time, but most times I'm like very, very inspired and go home and like write something or try something new or something like that. So I'm just really excited to go see like the local bands and also the bigger bands that I
Yeah.
listen to all the time.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. I'm really excited to like swim in a pool, like
Oh,
just splash
especially
around. I haven't
now,
been in a
right
pool
now.
since since forever. That'd be nice. Yeah, and there's one show memory that I don't know just keeps coming to mind. Played a show at City Eats, which is like the
sick.
cafeteria at SF State, and it was like prime dinner hours, and there was like no promo, so nobody knew we were like coming, so everyone's eating, and I just remember I got to like eat like bread pudding while I was playing. I was like licking
That's
it
an
out of a little
excellent
cup.
experience. It's like
It was
right up there.
high point. Oh yeah, Zion set it up. Shout out Zion. Big Z.
That is awesome. Well, thank you all so much for being here today and just sharing your music with us. This is just so wonderful.
Thank you so much for having me. It's
Yeah.
really exciting. This is going to be the first time we've played like a show with the full band arrangement.
Yay.
I've done like a solo thing, but other than since the album, it's our first like full band show, so I'm really excited.
Yay! Well, thank you for being here.
Thank
you guys
you.
rock. Thank you so much. Yeah. Woo! Woo! You guys are the best.
Yay!
Y'all are the best. Oh my god.
Nice and sweaty now.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
it's
I'm just
hot.
like, Jesus.
Now,
We're Moondays, and this is called Sun Chaser. It's a cold winter afternoon. I'm here staring at a daytime moon. I can't wait for This song is called Too Young. This is called Lucky. Two, three, four. I close my eyes and I dream. Awesome. Thank you, Eli's and KXSF for having us. All right.
I'm taking a ride
right, this next song is a single we're about to put out. It'll be out on April 30th. April 30th. What's time anymore? All right, this is called He Came Back. Took the keys and said, honey, don't wait up for me. So I went out for a drink. Around midnight he called me. I was hanging under palm trees, singing in the summer breeze. To me, and now at least I can be free, singing in the summer breeze. I never thought I'd see the day when he came back. He came back to let him go. I never buzzing. This is a new song about being abducted by David Bowie. Doesn't sound too bad, right? Personally down. It's called Back to Earth. Up on a hill, I saw a green light. Made its way down and touched the ground. This man stepped out, said, "Honey, come with me up above the clouds. We'll leave the city." Just a little Earth girl looking for an alien. Bring me back to Earth. Bring me back to Earth. I'm into the ether and the stars with me. Where the stardust glimmers, I let him take the lead. Come into the ether and the stars with me. Where the stardust shimmers, I let him take the lead. Just a little Earth girl looking for an alien. Bring me back to Earth. Bring me back to All right. Thank you. Put my capo on the wrong fret. Don't do that. All right, this is our last song. Just want to introduce our bandmates. Remy on guitar, Alex on bass, Adrian on drums. I'm Flory. I know how to use capos. This is our last song. Thank you for having us. This has been really fun.
It's a beautiful day, and we're here with Moondaze from San Francisco. You guys go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Flory.
I'm Adrian.
Alex. I'm Remy.
Sweet. So great to have you guys here playing this benefit show. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah,
We're really
absolutely.
excited.
Y'all are looking very spring-like today, and it's happening. I know, especially come on, let's go. I know, right? We're very spring-like today. Just want to ask you guys, how has quarantine been treating you creatively? Like, has there been anything going on, like live stream-wise, creating new music? Let's hear it.
Well, we actually recorded a couple of singles a few months back. We took a little bit of time off last summer when everything was kind of crazy. So we got back into it last fall, wrote some new songs. We recorded at Light Rail Studios. Remy actually engineered it.
Oh, nice.
Which was awesome. So we'll be putting those out at the end of the month. On the 31st, we're releasing a single called He Came Back. And then next month, we'll be putting out a music video called Sun Chaser. And beside that, we've just been jamming together, writing new songs. And it's been pretty fun to actually be able to be back in the studio again regularly.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Cool, and it sounds like you guys have some connections to Bay Area spots, and you've got an engineer in the band, which is a good setup. How'd you guys come together as a group? What's the story behind that?
Well, me and Alex have been in the band the longest. We used to have two other bandmates, and last summer or so, 2 summers ago, I guess, we lost a year. Both of our bandmates moved to New York. And so Remy joined the band on lead guitar, and then we had Adrian come in. He actually was coming to rent the studio after some studio mates moved out.
Cool.
And I was like, hey, you play drums? Like, we need a drummer. So he started playing with us earlier this year, and it's been really awesome. So now this is the kind of a newer lineup, but it's been about a year, so I guess it's not that new anymore.
Nice.
I mean, quarantine is the only experience I have with Moondaze.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
But it's
There
been
you
the
go.
best. It's been like the absolute best.
Yeah, he has no idea what we look like.
You guys are just like, yeah, we don't actually know what your face looks like at all, right? I'd love to hear about this music video. So what was the process for filming that, and what's the kind of theme behind it? Can you hint at it at all to folks out there?
Yeah, totally. So we've done this kind of, all remotely. So basically, it's a mixture of us all individually being bored in our house, doing stuff you've been doing inside your house. And then I'm kind of splicing it together. I'm actually making it on Final Cut. So I am splicing that together with a bunch of these pretty shots that I've taken from vacations to the Yuba River and Stinson Beach and just kind of all around California. So yeah, that was the plan. The song is kind of about wanting to being stuck inside and wanting to go on vacation. Actually wrote it before this happened, but it just ended up being really relevant. So yeah, we kind of all just individually shot ourselves, or our girlfriends or boyfriends helped us shoot ourselves in our house doing silly. So it's kind of silly. It's very relatable, and it's also pretty because there's some nice nature shots kind of in it. So
I'm excited. That's
Yeah.
gonna be awesome.
Cool. Well, and speaking of that then, and having a single about things you want to do and places you want to escape to, what are you looking forward to most as we head into a kind of uncertain future, but possibly things looking up in the next few months?
Let's go down the line. I'll let you go first.
Yeah.
Tell us.
I mean, what I'm looking forward to most kind of is what's going on here today is I got to meet, 10 new people today and
Definitely.
3 new bands, and just and I saw someone that I hadn't seen from college in 5 years. So it's just getting back to that and starting to see all the people that I used to see all the time and starting to really feel that community again. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely playing shows when it's safe to do that again. We've just been really happy, I think, to be able to go back to practice because there was a time we couldn't even do that. So definitely looking forward to shows and hopefully getting out of town a little bit more this summer. Yeah, for sure. I
Right,
want to
going
go to
on
the Yuba
vacation.
River again. Yeah, we did a super fun trip like not this one, but the summer before, where we played in Nevada City and Reno. And I don't know if we'll be able to do that this summer or later this fall, but that was super fun. It'd be fun to do something like that again.
Yep, 100% agreed. Same thing Floyd just said. Basically, traveling for personal life, but mostly for band purposes, right? We got our feet wet doing a little Northern California tour right before the pandemic, and would love to do that again once we're safely able to.
Yeah, same for me. Just looking forward to playing shows and getting together with people more freely, for sure.
Definitely, and this is a nice first step back to that.
Yeah, right on.
I
Just
want
kind
to
of-
stop singing with my mask on.
I know, right? Even though it's a beautiful mask. Let's be
It's
real.
great. I want freedom.
Right? I bet. I know. Well, kind of on that note, what's a really like memorable experience? I know that you guys kind of mentioned a Northern California tour, like playing in Reno, which sounds really fun. Oh my God. Before all this. And so what were some memorable show experiences for you guys? And I don't know, has there anything funny happened to you during tours? Like, what's something that's really stood out to you?
Well, our trip up there was awesome because we got to like hang out at the river by the day and like bake on rocks like lizards.
Nice.
And then like at night we went and played.
That sounds so
But
nice.
right before everything closed down, we had just this like super amazing night at the Parkside. It was a winter solstice show and it was really, really fun. Our friends Rose played and Casa de Flores. That was it, right? Yeah. But it was just a really, really fun, magical night. Tons of our friends were there and that was really memorable for us. And then going up and playing in Reno and Nevada City was super fun. It was like really lovely, but then we also like hung out in the casino like all night after our show because you have to. And that was really fun. And yeah, I don't know. Nothing super crazy happened.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Reno will have us back.
Yeah, Reno will have us
So
back.
we'll get the invite again.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, what's the scene like out there? What's the difference between exactly.
I feel like Remy's been there a lot of times with his old band. Tell us about Reno, Remy.
Well, most of my experiences in Reno were a 2-day house show that my friends threw like on consecutive years. Most of them aren't there anymore, but really good music scene, really good people out there. Yeah.
Cool.
And a lot of tattoos.
Neat. On that note, then, are there any bands, people you want to shout out now? Someone we should be listening to? Someone you want to thank for anything?
Well,
I got a shout out.
You got a shout out?
Yeah.
Like,
Shout out to Slang Church, which is an independent local record label out of Oakland, California. My buddy Billy Bouzos pretty much runs the whole thing on his own out of his like basement with his friend Colin. There's just like really great music coming out of there. It's like a local art community. It's just kind of like more of a friendship society rather than focused on just making music.
Right.
Just supporting like local people. They got just really cool stuff coming out of there. They have a record coming out that's to support the school that Billy works at, just to support like kids who can't afford the tuition because it's a little pricey. All the benefits go to the school. So check that out. It's coming out, I think, in the summer.
That's awesome. Yeah. Folks working out of their basements are indispensable.
yeah, definitely shout out to Honey House. Our friends Kyle and Ty, their label they're putting out our 2 singles. It's been really awesome working with them. Shout out to you for engineering that because you did a lot of awesome work.
Light Rail for
Yeah.
Shout out
equipment and time.
Yeah, definitely Light Rail. And I don't know, if you don't listen to Zelma Stone or Caravan 222, you probably should. They're awesome. Also, one of my favorite Oakland bands is Psychic Hit. They're super awesome, really super badass. So yeah, shout out all them. Alex doesn't like anybody. I'm just joking.
Yeah. Moon days are the best.
Yeah, we love Moon Days. Well, thank you guys so much for being here today. Like, it just means so much to us to have you play. And just really quick, where can folks find your music? Quick self plug.
You can definitely find us on our YouTube channel. You can look up Moon Days Music on YouTube. We'll have our music video up there and links to other live stuff. And then also our Bandcamp, moondays.bandcamp.com. Yeah. And you can follow my Instagram for updates. It's Moon Days Flory. That's where we post a lot of our events and stuff. So.
Sweet. Well, thanks
Check
so
us
much,
out.
y'all. You rock. Back to the music.
Thank you.
Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I like these dance moves. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna dance.
Thanks, peeps.
Yeah, totally.
Hey there, thank you so much for tuning in to another fantastic benefit for KXSF.FM. I'm Scarlett.
Katie Rose. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for donating and supporting local music and our independent radios and venues.
Absolutely. And this benefit helps support both Eli's as well as KXSF. I know you donated to get in the stream. I'm going to encourage you to donate again. Check out kxsf.fm/donate. You help keep Bay Area music alive. Please help keep Bay Area community radio alive. The music scene has been really struggling, obviously, during the pandemic. And if it wasn't for your donations, we wouldn't be on the air. Please keep donating. Please help us stay alive. Thank you so much for your help.
Woo. Thank you for supporting Bay Area music and rock and roll and your local radio station, KXSF. Thank you for keeping our music scene healthy and alive. And thank you to Eli's Mile High Club. We appreciate you guys.
Woo! Thanks for tuning in. Peace out, everybody.
Do you want us to do it?